Hello, online crew. Let's talk about confidence today. If you lack confidence in building your business, you know it holds you back, then this is the video that you need to listen to today. There's things that I want to share with you about how confidence actually works. So I find this is one of the big things for people building in this industry of social selling and network marketing is they hold themselves back because they don't necessarily feel confident. So if you lack a little bit of confidence in doing something like this, like doing a live video, or you're not confident in sharing about your business because you haven't had much success yet, and you think, who's going to listen to me? Like you just don't feel confident showing up, talking about your products or your business opportunity, it's only going to hold you back because fear is going to get in the way. So there's things that you really want to understand about confidence, because most people are getting it wrong when it comes to confidence. Most people are waiting to feel confident before they go and do something, but that's not how confidence works. Confidence is only built through the actions that you take, that you do scared. That's the only way we build confidence. So if you really understand how confidence gets built, you may look at it a little bit differently. And that's my goal or my plan for you in talking about it in this video, because too many people are sitting back and thinking, well, yeah, when I grow a little bit more confidence, or when I feel a little bit more confident about what I'm doing, then I'll go and do the live video, or then I'll go and post, or then I'll go and talk about such and such. And it just doesn't work that way. Okay. So if we can nail this on the head earlier rather than later, then it might help you make some steps forward in your business. We are on the new time frame this week for US and Canada. Your clocks changed. Anybody listening in that time zone last week? So there may be some people that haven't found this live or getting used to that. But for the next 6 months, all of our clocks across the globe are the same. So, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, US and Canada, we've all had our time zone changes now over the last month. So the time that you're seeing me live now is the time that I'll be live now for the next 6 months, because of all our clocks have changed. So I hope that doesn't affect anyone sort of negatively, but there's always the replays. A couple of things before I explain confidence, because there's 5 things that I want to share with you in this video that hopefully will help you, like about this week. I'm going live again tomorrow at the same time instead of the day after, because my son's having a surgery the day after and I'm prioritizing him, obviously. So I will be live tomorrow at the same time as today, and you don't want to miss that video. So I've got a really great video for you tomorrow. So make sure you join me this time tomorrow on either Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, my group, etc. So that's what's happening this week. Coaching community members, we've still got a training at the same time, and I'm sharing with you how to deal with objections with ease. So I've got a great training for you guys this week about dealing with objections, so you feel confident in dealing with any objection that comes your way, and you don't get affected by it, and you don't it doesn't knock you down in your tracks, that you feel confident in dealing with any objection. So that's the training I'm doing for the coaching community members this week. Okay, so let's talk more a little bit about confidence. Here's 5 things that you want to realize about confidence. Stop waiting for confidence. Confidence doesn't just suddenly arrive. But most people are thinking like, I'll wait till I'm a little bit more confident, or when I feel a little bit more confident, I'll do a live video, or I'll do this, or I'll do that, or I'll speak to somebody, or I'll do some more prospecting, or I'll show up and post more. It just doesn't work that way. So stop waiting to feel confident, because it doesn't just come on its own. So that's number 1. Stop waiting to feel confident. Okay. The second thing is that will derail your confidence is comparison. You've got to stop scrolling and comparing yourself to other people on social media. It will kill your confidence. Have you ever scrolled social media and thought, well, I don't look as good as them. I'm not as thin as them. I'm not good looking like they are, or I'm not as confident as they are. They've got the personality for it. I don't. I'm an introvert. They seem like they're more comfortable in front of the camera. As soon as you start comparing yourself to other people on social media, you're actually going to do the reverse than what you need to. You're going to kill your confidence instead of boosting it. Okay, so just be very mindful that when you compare yourself to other people in your company, on social media, leaders, you are probably going to kill your confidence, and you absolutely, don't want to do that. Okay, so when you're looking at other people on social media, use it as motivation to aspire to be like somebody or have the confidence that somebody else has. But I assure you, nobody starts with 100% confident. Like, you might look at me on live videos and go, oh, she's so confident on live video now. I didn't start that way. Petrified of live video. I came out of corporate. I wore suits every day. I lobbied politicians and held meetings. And yeah, I did a bit of public speaking, admittingly, but social media was so far from my comfort zone. And even though I worked in corporate and I was a general manager, didn't mean when I did live videos on social media, attraction marketing, network marketing, social selling, I didn't have any confidence in that area. How did I build that confidence? I just did it scared first. You've just got to have the guts to go and take the action to do what you need to do to build the confidence. Confidence doesn't just come. You've got to go and do the scary things to build the confidence. Okay, so number one, stop waiting for confidence. You've just got to do what you need to do anyway. Secondly, be very mindful of not comparing yourself to others negatively, because that's going to kill your confidence. Okay, and we don't want that. The third thing, keep your promises to yourself. That builds confidence. If you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, it destroys your own confidence. And you start, this little voice in your head is going, well, you're not good enough. You can't do it. There's all these reasons that pop up as to why you won't do it. Like, when you keep promises to yourself, you build your self-confidence. If you say you're going to do something, I'm going to post every day. I'm going to put 3 stories up a day on my social media. I'm going to go live sometime this week. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Keep your own promises to yourself. When there's things that you want to do and you kind of say it to yourself and either to others and you don't go and do it, guess what happens to your confidence? It's going down the toilet, because you're basically telling yourself you're not trustworthy. And you're not building yourself up in any way. You're destroying your own confidence when you do that. So if you make promises to yourself, if you say you're going to do things, follow through with them scared. Prove to yourself you can do it, and you will build your confidence and your trust in your own self. Okay? So it's one to watch out for, because confidence is actually built in private before it's built in public. Honor yourself. Do what you say you're going to do and build your confidence in yourself as a human being in private, and then you'll show up more confident in public. I hope you understand like where I'm coming from with that one. It's so important. Treat yourself with enough respect to follow through with the things that you need to do that scare you. That's how you build confidence. Okay. The fourth thing that you want to think about when it comes to confidence is just reframing rejection, or what you perceive rejection to be in this industry. Just because somebody says no, or they don't answer a message of yours, or they seem to be ghosting you, or somebody literally says no to looking at some information of yours or a product that you're promoting or your business opportunity, it's not rejection. It's just confident people don't take no as rejection. They just understand that, well, it's just not right for them, or it's just not the right time. Like, I was talking to somebody, it was on one of the coaching community live Q&A Zoom calls last week. We're talking about this. And I mention this quite often on the social media. Think about when you go to a restaurant and you have, a nice dinner, and the waitress comes around and offers you a dessert or coffee or something else, afterwards. You're like, no, thank you. Like, I've had enough. I don't need that, whatever. Like, the waitress or the server, like, they don't care. They don't go to water because they couldn't sell you a dessert. It's just, it's not the right time. It's not what they need right now. You walk into shops, you've done it your entire life. You walk into a shop, you browse, you walk out again, right? You've probably done that in the last week, maybe. Walked into a shop, looked around and not bought anything and walked out. You walked into the shop for a reason. Why did you even walk in? Something was intriguing you, or was something, I might have a look in here. Like, you're curious. There are people on social media that are going to be curious about what you do. They might be curious about your business. They might be curious about their products. There are people all around you that are curious, but it doesn't mean they're ready to buy. So when it comes to, like, you don't let somebody who says no, or somebody who ghosts you, or somebody that doesn't buy, even if you send them a link and they don't convert, it's not rejection. Don't let that knock your confidence. It's just not the right time. Like, it's somebody walking into a retail shop, they look around, they walk out again. It's not the right time. You shouldn't take that personally or let that rock your confidence. If you have belief in who you help and what you help them with, and you feel good about that to your core, and you show up on social media every day going, who can I help today? Or who can I share a solution with today? Some people will want it. Majority of people won't, and that's completely okay. You shouldn't let any kind of no rock your confidence. So just because somebody, and I know it's difficult these days, you put a social media post out, somebody is intrigued, they ask for some information. It doesn't mean for a second that they're ready to buy. And just because they don't buy, you can't let that rock your confidence. Like, I've had people message me and go, what am I doing wrong? I was like, because somebody commented on a piece of content. They asked for some information and they didn't convert. And their immediate thought is, what am I doing wrong? It doesn't work that way on social media. And you shouldn't let that rock your confidence. These days, I don't mean to sort of scare you, but reality is probably about 1 in 100 will probably convert to a purchase. So you need to talk to a lot of people, put a lot of content out there and have a lot of conversations before you get the conversion. And you shouldn't let anything rock your confidence in between that. It's just the way that it is. And the quicker that you can accept that that's the way it is, like on social media, then your confidence won't get rocked. Every time somebody, like, you get a lead, but they don't buy, it's like, it's just not the right time for them. You nurture the lead and there will be a right time, but people need anywhere between like 15 and 20 exposures before they buy. So don't let those kind of things rock your confidence, because it's not reality. It's not realistic. So sometimes we just need to do a little bit of a mindset shift when it comes to thinking about confidence in building your business. You've got to have some reality around how many times somebody needs to be exposed to something. And they may look, not buy, look, not buy, look, lurk, ask, not buy. That's all cool. It's all normal. And you shouldn't let that rock your confidence. Okay? The last thing around confidence that you can help yourself with is surrounding yourself with people who believe bigger than you, who have the confidence in your company, in your business. Surround yourself around those people that have more confidence than you, because it rubs off. Borrow some of their confidence while you're building your own. It is so, so, so important. When people are not getting traction on their business, this is what generally happens. They stop showing up. They're feeling less than confident. So they start retreating. They post less on social media. They start showing up less in their stories. They stop showing up to team calls. That's exactly the opposite of what you should be doing if you need some confidence. Get on the team calls with the leaders that have got the confidence. Learn from them. Let their confidence rub off on you. Build your belief more. It is so important. The less confident you feel, the more you need to get closer to leaders, the more you need to show up on team calls, the more you need to, gravitate to the people that do have the confidence so it can rub off on you. The more that you distance yourself from those leaders and those people in the industry that are doing well, you are sending your confidence in the wrong direction. Okay? So I'll say this again. Stop waiting for confidence. Confidence is built in action. You need to prove to yourself you can do things and have a small win that builds your confidence. So you don't have to go out there and do outlandish things. Start small, set yourself a small goal and achieve it. Okay. Maybe you're not consistent in your stories. Set yourself a goal to do one story a day for the next 7 days. Set yourself a small goal. Show up for yourself. Like I said before, prove to yourself that you can do it. That will build your confidence. When you have a win and achieve it, that will build your confidence. And then you build on it, you build on it, you build on it. This is why in this industry, a DMO, a daily method of operation, is so, so, so important. If you don't have my free template, it's usually something I only provide to my coaching community. But if you happen to be watching this live video or the replay and you want my template DMO, which is a Canva template that you can plug and make your own, just put DMO in the comments and I'll give that to you as a reward for you watching this video or the replay. But you should have a really good working DMO and achieve it. If you do that, it increases your confidence. And when you increase your confidence, you'll do more, you'll say more, you'll post more, you'll reach out to people more. Everything revolves around your confidence. But confidence doesn't just come. So stop waiting for confidence to show up. You've got to go and build your confidence by the small things that you do. And confidence is only built by action. So stop sitting back and waiting to feel better about your business or waiting to feel more confident until you post more live videos, etc. Hey, Sean, you got access to the DMO in the coaching community. If you go into the members website, go and find training number 87, I think it is. I'll share it with you, but you've already got access to that. But I'll message you and make sure you get that. Okay. So start with like a really good working daily method of operation, the small things that you're doing every day. And the best thing that you can do is build your confidence through small daily actions. It's the only way you're going to build your confidence. And if you're not doing the daily actions that you know you need to do, that you're scared to do, I'm sorry, but you'll never have the confidence level that you need to build a successful business because you're still waiting for the confidence to come. You're sitting back, you're sitting in fear, you're not posting, you're not going live, you're not reaching out to people, you're just waiting. What are you waiting for? What was the stat? I was going to share it tomorrow, but I'll share it now and I'll share it again tomorrow. So just a reminder, I'm going live tomorrow instead of the next day because my son's got a surgery the following day. Okay. You can either be a part of this, what I'm about to share with you, or you can watch it happen around you. You choose. So this is stats regarding our industry and the growth of our industry in the now and the coming years. So according to the Business Research Companies Direct Selling Global Market Report, did you get that? That was a bit of a mouthful. That was published in January 2025. Our industry, so the network marketing industry, has a global network, like global size of, in 2024, it was 194 billion. So this was a report that was put out in January this year. So by the end of 2025, which is not that far away, it's on track to be, so from 194 billion in 2024 to the end of 2025, 206 billion as an industry. and it's projected to get to 264 billion by 2029. We are in a growth industry, especially if you build online. Online is just only growing more and more and more and more. And you can either be part of that growth, or you can continue to sit back and watch it happen around you and get jealous of other people that are making it happen, or get jealous of other people that you think are confident because you don't have the confidence. Don't sit back any longer. Have a really good working daily method of operation. I've offered you a free template that you can make your own. Do that every day. Get into action so you can build your confidence. And when you get into action and build that confidence, that's when your business is going to grow. That's when you're going to feel more confident to put more posts out there, do live videos, show up in your stories, have conversations with people, offer solutions to the problems that you solve. It all revolves around your confidence. So if you're lacking confidence, you just can't sit back and just accept that. You've got to go and do something about it. If you want to be part of that, $1 billion worth of growth in the coming years, we're in the right place. You're in the right industry. And only you will know if you're in the right company or not. I know I am, and I'm excited for the future. And I want to be part of that, that billions and billions of dollars worth of growth. But you got to go out there and make it happen, because it's not going to just happen without you. Okay? So I hope that's a bit of food for thought for some of you to take more action. And just a reminder, coaching community members, your training this week, I'm going through how to deal with objections with ease. So whatever objection you get, you've got a strategy to deal with that. And I will be live tomorrow at the same time as today instead of the day after. Because my son's having surgery the day after, so I'm going live tomorrow instead. And what I'm talking about tomorrow is the heading is, if you're posting on social media but not getting much traction, you're probably not doing the 5 things that I'm going to talk about in the video. Okay, times have changed, social media has changed, the environment has changed, consumer behavior has changed. So make sure you turn up tomorrow and listen to my video regarding the 5 things that you should be doing if you're not getting much traction on your social media now. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow. Bye.